Welcome everyone to the HeroPower Twitch channel. I am Navilis and I'm with Inked. You want to say a few things, Inked, about this tournament that's coming up?
Hey everybody. This is the United Hearth League. It was made essentially to bring multiple Hearthstone communities together, and that's what we're here to do tonight. We have Virsica from the HeroPower podcast facing off against the one with the ridiculous wardrobe, ridiculous hat.
Yes.
From the Coin Concede podcast. So it should be very interesting to see how this is going to go.
I guess we'll go over just a few facts about these people, and I'll give you the first choice. Who do you want to? You want to take Virsica, or do you want to take Ridiculous Hat?
It doesn't matter to me, man. You go right ahead.
All right, I will jump on and take Ridiculous Hat because I think you know Virsica a little better than I do. Ridiculous Hat, you probably know him from the Coin Concede podcast and probably every Discord channel that has to do with Hearthstone. You'll find him somewhere in there. If you tag him, he usually responds as soon as he can. But he's an awesome community member, an awesome person, and he loves making puns and many other jokes. So many dad jokes, which is great. But Ridiculous Hat this week is bringing Rogue, Shaman, and Warrior. What do you think about that matchup, Inked? Or those classes, I should say.
Rogue, Shaman, and Warrior. Like Rogue, I can see, but Shaman and Warrior, you don't see those getting a lot of play, like on ladder and in tournaments, really anywhere. Like it seems like something Orange would bring because I'm pretty sure he brought Hunter to Worlds, so we're gonna see how that works out for him.
Yeah, but, it seems like he might be memeing a little bit this week, but we should probably go over the rules with the United Hearthstone League. Why is he bringing like Shaman and Warrior, which aren't very, I guess, good right now? So we should talk about that, about classes a little bit.
All right. So the rules for UHL is players will choose 3 classes per week for their match. Once a class is selected for a match, it can't be selected again. Until the remaining classes have been selected for the matches to be completed in the following 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. This also means that a deck was selected for a match but not played. That deck selected cannot be used in another match until all remaining classes have been selected. So basically, if you get all the classes that you deem unfit for tournament play out of the way first, that's going to make your next couple weeks that much easier. So in another 3 weeks' time, you can see Ridiculous Hat and Virsica bringing these same 3 classes again.
True, and it is Conquest, so he has to win with each class to win. So it'll be very interesting to talk about Shaman and Warrior. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Ridiculous Hat brings for these decks. What cards he's included? Whether it's Elemental, is it more of a control Shaman? What is Warrior? Is it Fatigue Warrior? I hope it's not, because I do have a THL match later tonight, so I don't want to sit here for 45 minutes to an hour, waiting for that, 30 turn to go off or something, and it'd be pretty, let's not hope it's not that. All right, what about Virsica? What do you think about his decks and a little bit about him?
Well, Virsica is the only man that I know that can rival Raynad in saltiness. He is known as the old man of the HeroPower podcast. He initially cut his teeth on the Nintendo Entertainment System, or the NES, as you millennials might know it. That little thing that you bought from GameStop for $100 that was sold out everywhere. Some of us still have the original. He played in the alpha and beta of Magic the Gathering. He's a lifelong gamer, clearly, if he's been playing since the NES. He's a strategy enthusiast. He likes to try to break the meta. If he sees a deck that's too overpowered, he's going to do everything in his power to counter it. He will lose every single other match except the one that he's trying to target.
That sounds about right. From the little bit I know about him, meeting him in person, he has that kind of mentality and attitude that he wants to do. I know he's been practicing a lot for this. He's practiced over 200 matches, I believe, for this, I believe.
Oh yeah, every night in the HeroPower Discord, which both Navilis and I are members of. You see Virsica, saying he's going to jump online. He's going to play test some stuff. This week, he's bringing Shaman, Priest, and Druid. So again, we're going to see how that turns out. Shaman on the iffy side, Priest and Druid are dominating the meta at this point because you bring Druid to beat Priest, and you bring Priest to beat everything else.
That is true. And I'm looking forward to these matches. We should be starting shortly. It is almost time, so we are just waiting for them to start their matches so we can jump in and start doing a little spectating and a little casting for this. I'm looking forward to this. Ridiculous Hat, just a little bit more info about him. He's the president of the THL, so a little shout out to that. If anyone wants to get involved in that, go to teamhearthleague.com, I believe, and it's a great community. There's a Discord for it also, so I encourage you to join that. Also, HeroPower, it's a great podcast. Going to give a shout out to them. Avanti, Zeroshiro, Virsica, all great members of the community. I encourage you to go to iTunes, I believe Stitcher, Podbean. It's all on there. They also record them on Twitch, and I believe it's on YouTube also. So just a shout out to those guys and the great work they do.
Yeah. And to the guys hanging out in chat, if you want to cheer on your person, whoever you're choosing to follow in this match, you can cheer them on in the chat using either hashtag Team Virsica or hashtag Team Hatitude. Spell that as you will. You can also do that on social media. Your Twitch, your Twitter, your Facebook, your Instagram. Whatever other things you kids are using these days.
Yeah, any of that. All right, let's see if they're ready to begin, and then we can jump on with the match. I'm pulling up Twitch right here so I can see the chat. All right, let's see if they're ready to go. They're preparing to battle a friend. All right, I see them. Let's jump in. Give us 1 second to get... I'm looking forward to see which deck they start with. That'll be an interesting matchup, I think.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Your first deck is always a clear indicator of how you're preparing for this match.
So we have Warrior versus Druid. Virsica on Druid, and Ridiculous Hat on Warrior. So this is pretty good. It looks like Ridiculous Hat is playing Pirate Warrior, and Virsica is playing either Ramp Druid or Jade Druid, because I don't see any Jades right now.
No, there was Jades in the mulligan. So
okay, I didn't see that. I was looking at. Thanks for letting me know, keeping me on my toes. All right,
no problem, man. So I'm here.
You got my back. Looks like Ridiculous Hat just passed. A little slow start for him. This could be the chance for Sika needs to get ahead and jump ahead a little bit.
Yeah, and bringing the Pirate Warrior is a little surprising. You don't see a lot of Pirate Warrior on ladder anymore. That nerf to Fiery War Axe really hurt them.
Tell me about it. Pirate Warrior was my deck. It was the deck that got me to Legend the first time. So it's a special place in my heart for that deck. I know probably a lot of people...
Warrior was actually my first gold in class.
Oh, nice. Same thing here. I'm sure a lot of people are like, ooh, that was a good play right there. Earthen Scales onto Ironwood Golem, just to slow him down a little bit, gain a little armor. He clears it and attacks for 1.
But a 1/1?
Yeah. Patch is the most overpowered card in the game, probably. Who would have thought a 1/1 would do that?
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people will be glad to see that thing rotate out in March.
I will be glad. I love the card. I love Pirate Warrior. I love Pirates, but it's time for it to move on. Now, Ridiculous Hat does have 2 creepers in his hand, corridor creepers in his hand, so that could come into play later. Throws out another Ironwood Golem, which is a good play.
Keeping the pressure on. Looks like he may naturalize this Frothing Berserker.
Not sure about that. Okay, it looks like he passes. Okay. Giving your opponent 2 cards when you know it's aggro could be detrimental. Let's see what the play is here. Virsica is sitting in a very good spot right now. 28 health, 16 armor, and he'll have 8 mana next turn, and he will have Malfurion coming down the next turn, or Spreading Plague. Ooh, we have Spiteful Summoner. Let's see what it gets.
Summoners everywhere.
That card. I've been beaten by it so many times. I have won so many games with it. He only gets a 5/5 out of it.
Not bad. I mean, yeah, it's a 5/5, but this is not a 5/10 with taunt.
You hear what I'm saying now? When Spiteful Summoner only gives you a 5/5, you get disappointed. This is Hearthstone right now. If it doesn't give you something 8/8 or higher, you're just like, ah.
It always hurts in Spiteful Priest when you hit the mind control and it only gives you King Togwaggle.
Ooh. Yeah. I had some pretty bad draws with Spiteful Summoner, or bad RNG, you might say. But the upside to that card is so good, it's worth playing. All right, let's see what he does here. Okay, he is choosing draw 3 cards. Daring Reporter.
A Daring Reporter. That's interesting tech.
I don't think it'll help him much in this matchup, but I can see in other matchups that could be doing. All right, even though Virsica's hand is good. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, like against Exodia Mage or Cube Block, that card is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like their cards, like that's their whole game.
I think Virsica,
Warrior, I don't think it's going to go very far.
No, I think Virsica is in pretty good control, even though he has a bigger board right now. But Virsica does have Spreading Plague, and I think he's trying to play. Ooh, this is a good board right here. That's pretty powerful. Let's see what he does. Don't forget, he does have Swipe, Naturalize. He has some taunts. He can do some things to clear this board up pretty well. But that
I'm looking at.
Go ahead.
Spreading Plague, Naturalize, and HeroPower down the 4/1.
But yeah, dropping the Creeper with scales there and everything, that was a pretty good turn. Let's see what he does. Virsica's thinking right now. He has to plan this out. I think this is the best play right now if he plays Spreading Plague. All right. Spreading Plague comes down. Still has 3 mana. Is he going to naturalize something, you think?
Oh, he's going to Jade Idol.
Oh, Jade Idol. Okay.
Yeah.
And all right.
All right. Maybe 4/1.
Mm-hmm. All right, he's just going to clear things up here so he can drop it.
That's a big Frothing Berserker by the time this is over.
Yeah, by the time it's over, that's going to be really, really big. I'm pretty sure that's going to be naturalized in the next turn. Or swiped. And here comes the Creeper. Okay, let's see. This is let's see what Virsica does. What would you do? Okay, he plays Daring Reporter. Okay. I think he's just going to go first.
Okay. I thought he was going to play both of them and play Naturalize. I'm about to lose my mind.
I was like, whoa, hang on. Hang on, we have to wait for the Berserker to... The Ridiculous Hat draws Keleseth, and the synergy with Daring Reporter goes off. All right, this is going to be pretty tight.
Yeah.
Ridiculous Hat is not out of it yet. Neither is Virsica. This is a close match right here. 2 really good players duking it out. It's really really nice to see this. Another Berserker comes down. Keleseth.
Virsica has 2 separate ways to create taunt minions
He's going to have to. That was a good play by Ridiculous Hat there. Fill the board up again. Nourish, okay. Ooh, Spellbreaker. That's
interesting.
They're Spreading Plague.
Find the second Spreading Plague. There we go.
Yep. I'm pretty sure Spellbreaker is going to come down. Yep. Pretty sure Ridiculous Hat may be playing some Pirates. Well, Zoth playing Arcanite Reaper, Soul Reaper, and then playing the other 3-mana pirate to buff his weapon. I think that's... Or is he going to taunt up? We are waiting with suspense. Okay, interesting.
Blood Cell Cultist.
All right, he wants to save that burst for later. All right. I guess he's playing around Spreading Plague too. He knows Virsica has to have another Spreading Plague soon. Ooh, a swipe. Oh man, you can Spreading Plague and swipe this turn. That's pretty good. Yep, here it goes. That was a pretty decent top deck he got there. Oh, he's gonna play Daring Reporter. Okay.
I don't know that it's worth it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like the Daring.
Yeah, I do too. Get a little more value out of the swipe, maybe later.
Swipe only clears off the frothing was.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think he's just going to unload his hand now. Oh, well, I think he misplayed a little bit there. He should have dropped the taunt pirate. Can't remember its name. Before he dropped the other pirate to buff the weapon. Let's see what goes on here. I'm pretty sure some top minions are going to come down now with the Creeper. And then he has Ultimate Infestation the next turn. So
yeah, it looks like Virsica is going to take this one.
Yeah, it looks like he is. He is on his way for his first match. I think Ridiculous Hat knows it a little bit now. Ooh, he might play Dispel Zone too. I don't know how much exactly that is going to help him in this part of the game right now.
Yeah,
Virsica knows it. He hit well played. He knows it's over now.
It's like no top deck BM with the Earth and Skulls HeroPower.
Nope. Virsica's a good sport. That was a very well played match. It went back and forth for a little bit there, but in the end, Virsica was victorious. Virsica takes the first match.
That's right.
All right, we'll see if Ridiculous Hat goes back to this or switches to another deck. All right, here we go. We're starting our second game. Let's see what they bring. Shaman versus Priest. Virsica was going all out this time. He wants to win this first series.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Shaman's very underrated. I know it's underpowered, but in the right hands, you can still do some pretty good damage with it, and you can steal games. So we'll see how this goes.
Definitely.
It looks to be a Jade Druid. Jade Shaman. He has Aya in it.
Yeah, but there's also a Lava Burst.
So
I'm thinking maybe more Aggro Shaman?
Aggro Shaman with, Aya is just, if you have Jade Lightning in there.
Bolt and a Lava Burst.
Why wouldn't you play Aya if you're playing the weapon that produces Jade Cloth that produces a Jade for you, then you have Jade Lightning that produces a Jade for you.
Yeah,
and why not do it? All right, let's see what we got here. Got some Pirates in here, Lightning Bolt, some Elementals, Creeper. Creeper's always good in the opening hand. If you're aggro, it's just a good card.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're always happy to see it. Virsica gets a Manatide Totem. Face is the place. Ooh, Spiteful Summoner. That's a good draw for him for 2 turns. Sometimes if I know I'm going to be playing against control, and I know it's the control deck, Spiteful Summoner I usually keep, just because it's such a powerful turn 5 or 6 play, depending if you have the coin or not. Alright, he's going to coin out.
The Hammer of Twilight.
That is my guess. He needs to take out that Manatide Totem. No, is he going face? Oh, all face. All right.
At this point, he knows there's no big healing spells or anything like that in Virsica's deck. So, why not go face? He's more worried about putting minions on the board than he is with healing his own face.
That is true. He does have Lightning Bolt if he does want to get rid of Manatide Totem, but he really just needs to take out. Just go face to get as much damage through so he can burn him down in the end. I bet that's what his plan is, just to get him down to that 10 health range, and he can hopefully burn him down and weapon him out and go on from there. So Draconoid Operative gets either a Manatide, Hammer of Twilight. Oh, Hammer of Twilight. I would take that too.
All right. Yeah, Thor's Hammer all day.
Exactly. Virsica draws a Mind Control off a Manatide Totem. And a Maelstrom.
He's going to have to start dumping cards here soon.
Mm-hmm. All right, I believe he is just trying to create more minions. The Maelstrom Portal gets Tentacle of N'Zoth. Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to all minions. I bet he didn't really want to see that one. If you're running aggro, that can hurt you.
It can also help out in clearing off this board.
That is true. But let's see how this plays out. Generally speaking, you're trying to go aggro, so that is not always the most welcome card, but it could go in his favor, like you said, for this. Yep.
That's what I think. A Lightning Bolt the Tentacle of N'Zoth, clear the board, and then play your Creeper.
And then kill that. Nice. Very nice sequencing of plays there for Ridiculous Hat. Get a Creeper and a 4/2 Elemental. Now we know Virsica.
Mr. League play.
Yes, he is. Virsica most likely will drop a Summoner. Nope. Hammer of Twilight. All right. And a Creeper. Okay.
Turns out Hammer of Twilight pretty good at killing off 4 attack minions.
Oh yes. Here comes Patches. Gets a taunt. That is always a welcome sight. All right, Virsica is getting low on health now. What? He does have a Bone Mare. I do believe that will be coming down. And I'm sure he's going to clear minions. He's just trying to get board control back.
Oh.
Okay, Aya's going to come down with a Dire Mole and go face. All right. Now, if Virsica does not heal, I believe Hat is trying his best to draw another Lava Burst. Always a good card to draw or get off free from Amber. Violet Worm. The art on that card is so weird. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, if Ridiculous Hat can just find a weapon or another Lava Burst, I mean, this game's just over.
Mm-hmm.
But if he doesn't find it quickly, then all bets are off.
Exactly. Go face. Virsica knows this, and Virsica is just going to be healing every turn. Then he's going to play something. Yep, another Spiteful Summoner. Ooh, Psychic Scream.
Look at that tech.
Wow. And he gets a Wind Fury minion. Stormwatcher.
Totem. With these just terrible draws last couple turns.
I know. Virsica looks like he might be pulling this out. I say the percentage is in his favor right now, heavily. He has 2 mind controls, so he can, whatever minion he plays, he can take one if he wants to. He still has free from Amber. What will he do this turn? The world is at his fingertips.
I'm going to go wide now. He's like, you can't beat me. I'm going to destroy all your stuff. Jade Lightning?
Yes.
Always Jade.
Best. He's going to heal, then just trade, and then go face next turn.
Yeah. He
has to be a little leery of Bloodlust, so you don't want to leave any minions on the board if you can help it.
Yeah. I mean, because I'm sure at this point he's pretty much figured out there probably is a Bloodlust in this deck, so I can't afford to let him go wide.
Just a little too late.
Yeah.
Shaman's early game is just not there, and there's just too many answers for Shaman right now.
Yeah.
All right, we come down to this game. Will Virsica do a sweep? Or can Ridiculous Hat engineer a reverse sweep?
Yeah, I mean, Virsica's down to his Shaman. And Ridiculous Hat is down to his Rogue, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, Virsica is a known Shaman player. He likes Shaman. Let's see if he can engineer this to victory. He's going against Rogue, and it looks like Tempo Rogue by the cards in Ridiculous Hat's hand. Tempo Rogue is so strong right now. Yeah, it is a really, really powerful deck.
Yeah, but Shaman has a lot of removal.
This hand is pretty good for Virsica. This hand, I like it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it looks like Virsica may be going a little more mid-range with the Blood Mage Thalanos.
And he does have unstable evolution, so let's see what that can bring us. But Ridiculous Hat does have 2 creepers in his hand.
Yeah.
He's going to counterfeit coin.
All right.
Elven Minstrel. I think having a counterfeit coin in the deck is very useful right now for Tempo Rogue. It can do so many things. Edwin can help get creepers out faster. It can help Vile Spines. It can help with the Minstrel to get them out. SI agents. I mean, there's so many uses. So if you have a coin, it might be good just to throw one in there. It's usually never dead in most parts of the game.
Definitely.
I go back and forth my list whether I want a coin or not, and I take the counterfeit coin out. Then I wish I had it when I play, so it's in my deck right now. I enjoy having at least one counterfeit coin.
All right, I've been there. I've taken stuff out of Tempo Rogue back and forth. I'm still trying to find the most optimal build.
Yes. All right, Prince Keliseth comes down. SI agent to take care of the lackey.
And a double creeper.
The double creeper. Ooh. We have double creepers coming down. And the great thing about creepers is between with the evolve and devolves and everything else, it can be really powerful.
Oh, definitely.
All right, backstab to Elven Minstrel. Yeah, save that Vile Spine. And go face. All right, Ridiculous Hat's putting pressure on. The double corridor creepers, I've had that happen to me so many times on turn 4. It is just a bad feeling when you see it come down.
It just feels bad to play a 4-mana Hex.
Oh, what did he get here?
Garbage.
Big time Racketeer. Hogger. Yeah, it's just that was not RNG was not kind to Virsica right there.
Oh, a Ridiculous Hat with more burn. Oh God!
I tell you what,
bleeding, please.
Swashbuckler is the vein of my Hearthstone existence. I have lost to that card so many times by what it draws. It's not even funny. I see that card and I just fear what could happen.
Yes, but how many times have you won off a Swashbuckler card?
I've lost a lot more than I've won. Okay.
All right, fair enough.
But no, it is. I like playing it when I get something good. I feel like the best player ever, but usually it's just because of RNG has gone my way for a little bit, and I'll take it. All right, Unstable Evolution. Virsica is just trying to. He knows this is over now. Shrieking Shroom. Hey, at least it was a golden. Well played, Ridiculous Stat. Well played. All right, Virsica is going to be playing this Shaman again, so we will see if he can turn it around and take the last game. We're waiting for the last game. Let's see. Is he going to bring Pirate Warrior? Yes, Pirate Warrior versus Shaman. Now, this could be a tough matchup for Pirate Warrior. Lots of taunts Shaman has. Devolve is also very good against them, as Virsica is keeping Devolve. Virsica has a very slow hand, though, and it looks like Ridiculous Hat has a pretty decent hand starting off with.
You don't want to see the spellstones in your hand starting off as Pirate Warrior, though.
No, you don't.
Summoner that much worse.
That is true. That is true. I believe those are the only 2 spells that you play in the deck. Those spellstones now these days.
Yeah, I mean there was a deck going around that had like the 6-mana like spell card the Warrior has.
Oh yes. I'm not sure if Ridiculous Hat's playing that or not. But Ridiculous Hat is off to a good start even with those 2 cards. I'm pretty sure Devolve is going to come down next turn. That was a
now he
pretty
can't
good.
kill the penguins, so you're a monster if you kill off the penguins.
We got to write him like, Virsica, you can't kill the penguins. You just have to leave him alone. just. This hat by Ridiculous. The start by Ridiculous hat has been incredible. Even with the Evolve, he's still getting that damage in.
All right, Coin Concede and THL guys, if you see Ridiculous Hat kill off these penguins, you need to ridicule him for the rest of his life.
Exactly. Just give him grief about it. Make puns. Do whatever. You got to save the penguins. The snow flipper penguins. You got to keep them.
Because as we know, next expansion, there's bound to be a baby seal. And killing a penguin is one step below clubbing a baby seal.
Exactly. If there's a baby seal, you can play the hunter deck with the alley cat, with penguins and baby seals. That'd be a great deck. All right, is he going to play Spellbreaker, or is he just going to trade a little? Okay, he's going to play the Elite. My guess, he's saving Spellbreaker in case he sees a big taunt that is in his way, and that way you can just push in for 9 damage. And this looks like it could be game for this.
Moat Lurker, the penguin. Come on. Moat Lurker, penguin,
Okay.
BM.
Nope, that is
Nope.
it. It is now tied.
The Spectral Pillager.
I don't know. I tell you what, just Virsica just has to be shaking his head. I'm sure he's never going to want to see that pillager again.
All right, guys, you can let our hat off the loose. You can let him off the hook. He got the penguin lethal, so I think killing one penguin was okay if you find the penguin lethal.
Yes, that sacrifice was well worth it for the other penguin to survive. All right, here we go. We are going to see Shaman versus Shaman. I'm sure when. Go ahead.
I was to say Ridiculous Hats is a little faster, but Virsica has a lot more removal.
Mm-hmm.
So
this will be.
If Virsica can control the board, he should be just fine.
Yes, and that will be the issue if you can do it. I'm pretty sure Virsica, when he saw Ridiculous Hats line up, that he knew it might come down to this matchup, Shaman versus Shaman. I'm pretty sure he knew his Priest and his... what was his other deck?
Druid.
Thank you. Priest and Druid. I'm sure he knew those decks would do well. It was just Shaman was the wild card.
Yeah, because I mean, there's varying different builds. There's the aggro Shaman. There's just a regular token evolved Shaman. I've seen a couple big Shamans out there. Elemental Shaman. Like it's getting as bad as Priest. Like there's like 12 different Priest decks.
That is true.
And they're all viable, which really sucks.
That is true. I faced the Summoner Big Spell Priest. I faced Raza today. I faced some weird aggro priest. I wasn't sure, and I faced Big Priest today. That was my latter day. 4 different priest archetypes I faced today.
I faced one, and the only reason I did that is because I was playing in dungeons, and there's that one priest boss. So
you stayed away from ladder. Wise man.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna take a ladder day off, and
I should have done that too. I should have done that too. All right, having that taunt up and playing the Flame Tongue Totem. That is a well protected move. Oh, Maelstrom Portal.
Oh man.
Oh, very nice. Do you think? I'm pretty sure he's going to totem to try and get that spell totem.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he doesn't get it.
Oh.
All right. Still, you got a good Maelstrom. That was still a really good play. you lost in the roll. But
It happens.
all right, ridiculous has.
Never. Oh, see, that's just BM. He just rolls the spell damage at him like it's nothing.
I know, he's like, oh, you can't do it? Just watch this. I can. Blood Mage Thalnos. There it is. I think you have to hex, don't you?
I don't know.
I think you just have to try and get minions because Ridiculous Hat's going to play Aya most likely next turn. Yeah, he is. He's already.
Yeah, Ridiculous Hat's already seen one hex. What's the odds of him having another one?
And I'm sure Virsica is going to play another hex.
Unless he top decks Devolve.
Yes.
That's cool. Still removal.
Yep. Here we go. Yeah, I think you totem up because you want to get that thing from below as cheap as possible before you play it. But Ridiculous Hat has that Manatee totem up, and that is doing work right now, drawing him cards. That could be the difference maker.
And that top deck Maelstrom is going to come in real handy too.
Ooh, right there. That has to hurt. And then we're going to have a Corridor Creeper come down. And a Bolt to the face. So he's putting in the burn in his hand. Next turn, he can do 9 damage to the face. So actually, I'm sorry. He has the spell totem. That doesn't go away. It is game. Devolve. What?
Oh, there's that.
What? I still don't think this will be enough, though. I still think this.
Spectral Pillager again.
I did not see that. Wow.
It's like you show me no love on ladder. I'm going to show up in every shaman game ever.
All right, throwing both taunts. He knows. Yeah, this is game. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. All that burn, going face.
Penguin lethal. Penguin. Do
penguin. Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Golden,
okay.
Oh, even with the golden penguin.
Okay. I give him props for that.
That was close.
That was close. A reverse sweep by Ridiculous Hat. Wow. That was any highlights from those games that you saw that you just want to talk about, besides the Pillager, because we know Pillager was a pivotal card in this.
Oh, not necessarily pivotal. I think the penguin got a lot more damage in than the Pillager.
That's true. Did. Now, the Pillager did clear that 5/5 taunt out for Ridiculous Hat for the lethal, so that came to a roll there. But overall, that was some very tight play. I only saw maybe like 1 or 2 misplays, one by Ridiculous Hat earlier in the game, but he seemed to correct that and just come back and play some very tight games just to do the reverse sweep.
Yeah,
got to give him props for that.
Easy to misplay with Pirate Warrior when you haven't played the deck in however many months.
Yeah, since March of last year, or since whenever the nerf happened.
Yeah,
to Fire War X. Virsica played very well though. His strong decks they perform strong. I just think that Shaman being just a little too slow. There should have been early game. I don't think there was enough. We are not sure who Virsica is up against next week, but the HeroPower Twitter will be tweeting that out, so pay attention to that. If you're in the Discord, I'm sure you'll see all of that too. And don't forget to listen to the HeroPower podcast, because I'm sure they'll be talking about this match next Wednesday. That's when they stream it, I believe, at 7:30. And then the podcast is usually out early Thursday morning for everyone to listen to. But pay attention to or just get ready for that. That's going to be good. And anything else you want to say, Ink?
Yeah, you can find HeroPower on Twitter at HeroPower_cast. You can find them on the interwebs, HeroPowerHS.com. You can find yours truly tomorrow night casting the THL Friday Night Fights on the THL Twitch channel. Any of you interested in joining up in THL, again, like Naval has said, teamhearthleague.com. And I think, for myself and Navalis and our producer Avantes, that's it for me.
Oh, one last thing. Don't forget, If you want to see more matches like this, to see when they're going to be played, follow United Hearth League on Twitter at, I got to look it up here, is it at United HS League, at United HS League on Twitter. Ferris Biscuit, he's running this. He's a great guy, a great person to throw this all together. And it was pretty great. The first match did not disappoint between these players. It was very good, very tight. I want to thank you, Ink, for joining me. It's been fun. Hopefully we can do it again sometime.
Definitely.
All right, everyone, I believe this is it. Enjoy the rest of your night. Make sure just to give Ridiculous Hat a hard time anyway. It's just always fun. And we'll see you next time.
And we're clear. Great job, gentlemen. Fantastic.
Oh, God.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
It's uncomfortable as shit. Like, it's literally just a small step ladder.
Oh, that was awesome. So good. And man, what a match. Reverse swept.
Oh, that was
I feel
good.
bad for Virsica, but it was some good games.
Yeah. It was. So, all right, gentlemen, I am going to go edit this and get it uploaded to the United Hearthstone League page, and then I will get it uploaded to our YouTube channel probably tomorrow morning.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for letting us do this. If you ever want us to help out again, just you know where to find us.
Absolutely. Yep. Sure will. Thanks again, guys.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Wow, that looks really good.